Hi, it's Miss Parrott, and welcome back to the AP Bio Words That Matter series. In this series, we are decoding words you're going to see on the AP Bio exam. And by doing that, we're going to help you be able to understand what the question is asking and answer it, choose the correct answer with more precision. Today, we're starting skill set 3, which is explaining biological processes. These are the first 5 words in this set. Next week, we'll get the next 5 words. For each word, I'm going to take a AP Bio word and give you a simple plain language definition, then an example of how you might see it on the actual AP exam. Our first word today is facilitate. Facilitate just means to help happen or to help happen faster. An example would be enzymes help facilitate turning reactions into products. Right? Because enzymes they are not a reactant themselves, but they help the transition from reactants to products happen faster. The next word is inhibit. Inhibit means to slow down or stop. You may also see the word an inhibitor. An example would be SSRIs are drugs that inhibit the reuptake of serotonin in cells during neurotransmission. So inhibit means, in that case, right, this is a drug or a chemical that is going to stop or slow down the reuptake of the neurotransmitter serotonin. And since it's inhibiting the reuptake, that means it's going to stay there and keep doing its serotonin-y job of balancing mood. Our next word is regulate. Regulate means to control the amount or timing. So you can kind of think of regulating as like a knob where you can turn things up or turn things down to help control how much of something is happening. So we could say something like the cell membrane and the embedded proteins regulate what goes in and out of the cell. There's a whole set of things about gene expression and how gene expression is regulated. Right? Because sometimes we need our genes to be on and those proteins to be being made. And then sometimes we need those genes to be off and those proteins to not being made. And that's how we regulate. Maintain is the next word. Maintain just means to keep stable. So the goal of homeostasis is to help maintain balance in all of our body systems. We maintain balance by regulating, turning up or down the amount of something that's happening. And then our final word is trigger. Trigger in this case would be to start a process. So for instance, if we're going to stick with a hormone theme, when I see a lion chasing me, that triggers my body to release cortisol and epinephrine or adrenaline, which then regulates my heart rate by making it faster so that I can get away from the lion. All these words can be used on just about any system. So I would go through, again, when we're practicing, the ways to practice this is to go through old AP exam questions like you'll find on AP Classroom. Find these words, translate them, say them out loud to yourself in the simple way, and then choose the best answer from there. If you found this video helpful, please feel free to give it a like, subscribe to my channel to be able to see this and all of these in this series. Leave a comment, a question, or an emoji. If there's a word that you want me to explain, please leave it in the comments below. And teachers, you can always check out my TPT store for resources that go with all of my AP Bio exam videos. Resources that go with this will be coming to my store soon. Keep learning and keep growing, and we'll see you next time.